Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live for another MUFC Unfiltered podcast, and we got a lot to discuss. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're literally less than 100 away from 91K. So if you lot can subscribe, yeah, man, it's literally went from 90 to 91 like that, bro. So
love that.
Yeah, man. Big up to the people. Big up to the chat. Big up to Double A. You know what I'm saying to you? We're just talking backstage about the Kendrick Lamar. Like, it's more exciting than United at a minute. You know what I'm saying, bro? Double A, what are you saying?
Bro, big up for having me on as always. Big up to Flawless being here. Best chat on YouTube as always. Best way to finish off your week. Listen, I can't lie. I am just fully engrossed and ingrained in this Kendrick and Drake stuff, mate. Like, as a hip hop fan, like that, you know, it's. I said to you before, it's needed this, bro, and it's like, obviously as United fans, we need to get excitement where we can at the moment. And this, bro, I've not even thought about football for the last sort of 48 hours because it's just exploding and gone mad. Nah, mate, it's class, man. But yeah, big up to everyone, and yeah, man, good to be here as always. The problem is we've got to come here and talk about United, and I want to get back to watching Americans react to Kendrick go insane on people. Do you know what I mean?
Look at this, man. All the Chelsea fans in the chat. Winner Surfer, speak louder. We can't hear you in 7th, even though they're 1 place above us. Don's here as well. We're on your neck. Pause. Tomorrow will be interesting. Listen, big up Flawless as well. Listen, I was live when the Kendrick
chat told me that you was live.
Literally, I was live.
The chat with Saeed's reacting to it too, because I was live on playback as it dropped as well.
Shit,
I was doing the NBA. I was doing an NBA playoff game, so that's what it was. I was doing Nuggets Timberwolves, and it drops and the day before when he dropped, I was also live. So yeah, it's been great in regards to the response, man. Like Double A said, that's what's been on my mind. That's why I relate people, because I was doing a Sarcasm City podcast.
For real, man.
Go back to talk about it, and like Rants pulled up, many of us pulled up. My brother Tom there, and we were just talking about it. It's just like that's what I've been involved with. And someone said in the chat as well that Kendrick's took the copyright off of if you use it, you won't get struck with copyright if you listen to the track on YouTube. If that's the case in the chat, let me know.
Yeah, no, Cherry. I played it every 30 seconds. I paused it. It was calm.
Yeah. Is it calm? All right, you lot getting a reaction video to it tomorrow. Then I'm doing a reaction live to it tomorrow.
I'll say we had this conversation, me and Saeed, and I was saying, bro, it's too deep in the culture for them to do that, because they want the buzz. The buzz is there, and like you say, like for track, like they want the people to talk about it, because like I said, the culture and hip hop has needed this. Like, and it ain't even about obviously not even football. It's not even about. For me now, it's not even about rapper versus rapper. It's about hip hop having this. This life again. It's brought.
Everyone's talking about the actual art form again, and we're seeing somebody in Kendrick who is the best at the art form perform at the highest level.
Bro, the artistry in them 4 tracks is insane.
Insane, man.
There's not another rapper on living that could do it the way he's doing it. Like, the change up in styles and flows. And listen, I was speaking to a good friend of mine, big up Dane, obviously, who's a sort of rapper and that, and he is saying a lot of the same things, but it's the way you do it where you can get people to buzz around it and see how we're getting further and further away from United, but I'm happy about that. But I better say on Kendrick, because mate, that what he's done, he's just proved to me
crazy, man. And you never know tonight.
That last one is a classic, because I was been talking about this the entire time from the jump. When it comes to hip hop and it comes to the art form, if you make a diss record is a hit record, you are onto something. He's made a hit record alongside, not like Us is one of them. Like all the other tracks, don't get mistaken, it's preference in what you like, and I love lyrics and bars and breakdowns, and he does that on this. Not only is it a hit record and it's got a catchy chorus and it's got catchy sub hooks, there's bars in there. There's punchlines in there, real. And there's humor in there as well. Like that minor bar, crazy. Yeah. Hey, well, you not getting a response tomorrow.
It's
you're not getting a response tomorrow.
Nah, big up, man. Big up to the hip hop culture. Listen, big up to Sunshine as well. Only United can make us have a therapy session before the match. Trust me, we got a lot to discuss. Man. Make sure you like the video though. That would help as well massively. Yeah, man, we got injury. Listen, I don't know where this injury has come from. Well, I do know. It's come from training yet again. Surprise, surprise. Man United defender Harry Maguire has picked up a muscle injury in training. United staff expect Maguire to be out for 3 weeks, hoping to be fit for the FA Cup final versus Man City and the Euros. You know, it's crazy. Them man dropped it here, literally, while the game had just finished. I think the game was probably like 5-10 minutes, before the game was finished, Liverpool game. Them man dropped it then, yeah. Like, they could have dropped it any time, by the way, in the morning, wherever. Dropped it at that time, yeah. And like, bro, it's crazy now where United have only got Casemiro and Evans that are basically fit as centre backs. But the one, and Casemiro's a makeshift centre back anyway. If you look at it from that aspect, bro, it's mad. It's actually crazy, man. Another injury. It's madness.
Other than most of these players and the manager getting sacked, yeah, the medical team and coaching staff need the biggest overhaul at this club, because I ain't making excuses for Ten Hag, but the amount of injuries we've had this season is horrendous. It's startling. It's worrying how many players are dropping off week by week now. It's a different player every single week, and as a top level football club, that should not be happening. Yes, you get injuries throughout the season. Yes, you can pick up a fair few. And with the amount of games every player is playing now and so little break in between, not only in the season, game by game, but also in the off season now, you see in 2-3 weeks max these players are getting. And, I think you think the World Cup in 2022 has definitely massively hindered everything. To have it in the winter was a stupid idea for me. But we shouldn't be having this many injuries. It shouldn't be happening. What is going on needs to be looked at, and I hope Ineos are going through it with a fine-tooth comb, because this can't continue to happen next season. Because I'm not saying we'd be top 4. I'm not saying we'd be challenging, but if we were able to keep a core our core 11 fit for almost half the season, most of them have barely been fit half the season, we'd be Chelsea fans won't be in the chat now creaming over themselves, you know what I mean, about being above us, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Because we're the bar, that's why. We are forever the bar. No matter what, as bad as we are, we are the bar. We are the one that everybody, wants to crash on. We are the one that everyone wants to be above. Bear in mind, that does nothing for them, but it's
what's mad? I don't listen. It could be Ten Hag. It could be that absolute. Oh my, the guy that we bought from Arsenal, man, broskis. We bought this guy from Arsenal, and apparently, is he called Ryan O'Driscoll?
We talk about the physio.
Ryan O'Driscoll, is he called? Broski. This guy was getting told we were getting warned by Arsenal fans, that this guy has been not causing injuries, but they were having a lot of injuries under him. Like, there's next to none. And they left. And bro, he said he's got a family matter in Manchester. Bro, you got ushered out, mate. Are you mad?
Yeah.
You got told, yo, listen, pack your bags, mate, and go. We don't want you anymore. You know the ones there? And listen, Arsenal's injuries since, apart from Thomas Partey, have they really had any serious injuries, to their team? Like Saliba, Ben White, they've always had their back line. They've always had their midfield free.
They've had their team has remained fit for the
rest of the they've remained fit. Yeah, and all of a sudden, United, it's crazy. And we allowed him to come here. Yeah, Timber one was obviously a bit different and whatnot. But they've not had crazy injuries.
The odd injury that's going to happen in the game, like a crazy one, like an ACL or something, or somebody doing something that puts them out long term. That can happen. Like, we understand, but we watch that. That's not on anything, to be honest. That's just very, very unfortunate on their case. But Manchester United hiring incompetent people, it sounds about right.
Shock.
It sounds about right. Like, it sounds like us. If all these warning signs of him are Arsenal, and then he comes to us, and then this happens, it's not a shock. That's why I don't know how much is on him, but I'm just tired of them all. I'm just disengaged. I don't care, man. Like, that's just what I'm at. I've been saying that.
You always gauge how fans react when someone leaves the club, and I know doctors or whatever, you're not gonna have too much of a know-how, and fans probably won't be that bothered. But Arsenal fans were not asked. If you look, Newcastle fans, to making Ashworth sound like he's a cleaner. Oh, don't know like him anyway. So you can tell they're pissed off that the fact they're losing him. City fans, over the big up Big Steve, because he was very truthful that time. I spoke to him about it, and he was saying, "Listen, the guy is class. No way do I want him to go." Do you know what I mean? So when you get people out of clubs, Southampton with Wilcox, the reputation, you can tell when you're getting a steal or you're getting someone good into your club. I heard nothing good about this guy at all, this O'Driscoll. And it's proving, like, what is he doing?
Yep.
Is he just going around with a sledgehammer, smashing players in the knees or something? Or just like,
bro, I don't know what they're doing.
Punching him in the sleep. I don't know what's going on. Like, this guy seems weird, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Weird.
Shout out to Stuffy. You know what's crazy, yeah? My thing is, they must be doing something in training where them man either doing too much. You know what's the problem? We're doing too much in training, but not enough on the football pitch. Like,
are we doing too much in training?
We
must be. If we're catching 2 injuries per week on training minimum.
Maybe you might be right.
We're doing the most.
I was just talking about the point, because you're looking at it from a different way. When I say that we're doing too much in training, because I'm just talking about like the output in the game.
I know.
Clearly something's not right. Like, if what are we doing in training is clearly not working and not enough. Because look at the performances. But yeah, man. Let's be real, man. We care about the Arsenal game and the FA Cup final. This Palace game is just
you know what?
That's what it is. I'm not gonna lie. I've been saying this for weeks, probably months now, on here, on my platform, any other platform I've been. There was like 4 games I cared about. It was the 2 against Liverpool, FA Cup, Premier League, the FA Cup semi-final at that point, Arsenal. FA Cup final if we make it. We only care about Arsenal and the FA. If we lose to Palace,
well, you care about
at the time. All right, me, should I say? I care. What you saying? You want to lose? Let's get to that side.
Listen, I'm not asked. I'm not asked what happens, bro. Okay, I'm embarrassed that we're behind Chelsea, though. I'll tell you that.
All right, but yeah, it is embarrassment, but it's just more embarrassment.
They might have been shit all year. 11th all year,
yeah, exactly. But
we're 8th.
It's just further. Like I said, it's just further embarrassment because we've been embarrassing from start to finish. When have we not been embarrassing? When have we not been embarrassing? What we talk like we've been embarrassing the whole time. When we played Chelsea, it was embarrassing. How many times have you put?
First game of the season, we were shit.
Yeah, we've been embarrassing legit. You know what? Before that, we was embarrassing in the transfer. We were embarrassing in the transfer window. Going to sign Mount, that was embarrassing.
Nah, for real.
That was embarrassing.
And he won't even play tomorrow.
Absolute just a shambles from so maybe because I've just disengaged from it. Like, I'm so emotional. I'm just here so I don't get fined. That's why. I'll talk about this. There ain't shit to talk about. Yes, of course, I want us to win. And from first minute to 90, I'm going to be involved. Same with doing a watch along for it. It's only because the people them asked for it. If everyone in my chat and everyone who watched me was like, we don't want watch alongs no more, I'd stop them. I would have done stopped them. If I didn't do this for a living, I would have stopped watching us a long time ago. That's how just disengaged I am and just how I'm not. I'd rather be here talking about Kendrick and Drake. I'm not going to lie. But we ain't going to hijack the show like that because we still got a job to do, unfortunately.
I was thinking, I'm so happy that tonight's show is actually before the game because I don't actually have to watch them now. Do you know what I mean? Like, you two,
against the weekend.
You use a screen. I don't actually need because I don't have to come here afterwards and talk about what happened. But
this is it's crazy though, man.
If you want to be embarrassed, and it's embarrassing to even think that, let alone say it. Like to be in a situation where you don't want to watch your football team. Very reminiscent of 21-22 for me. I stopped going after the Atletico Madrid home game in Champions League because I as much as I felt connected to the team last season, and because of that false hope, and because of we felt we were getting somewhere or we was on the ladder to start to climb up and do stuff. The disconnect I have with this football team now, and I go as far to say football club, not even just the team, the actual club. And for whatever reasons, the pushing out of season ticket holders so they can get day trippers in every single week.
That's crazy,
bro. They do not want. They don't give a shit, do they? And the players don't give a shit. The only person who gives a shit, right, is Eric Ten Hag, but he's very bad at his job. So it's even hard to back him.
Very bad.
Do you know what I mean? It's just an absolute. And listen, the show was good on Friday. The comments was, saying we're negative and we're this. Listen, what you need to remember is it's not even a fine line. There's a difference between negativity and honesty. And I think what we prove we are here is very honest, and we're not blind. We're not going to sit here and feed you rainbows all day, telling you that Manchester United are back. The team is great. Anthony is going to be the next Figo. Do you know what I mean? We're not here talking, giving you bullshit. We're telling you the truth. And the truth is, I go to Old Trafford because I have to. Like, I didn't say no, you don't have to. Yes, I do, because I'm a season ticket holder and I love my football club. It's not that I want to, because I have to. So
let me ask you, Double A, before you carry on. If you stop going as a season ticket holder, I don't know, you might want to be more information. Will they then come to you and be like, if you don't start going to games, that they'll take away your season ticket?
You have to go to 14. Well, this season and before, you have to have attended 14 out of the 19 games.
Yeah.
But they're moving that up to 17
games now.
And the difference now is that they are going to lock your season ticket to one device, right? Which means I can't sell it on to a friend who's a member. The only thing I can do is sell it back to the club, who will then. So my ticket is standard. My match day ticket is £44 a game, which is going to go up 5% next season. But they will sell that ticket for £1,800 because they'll attach a free drink and a burger.
Yeah, burger to it. Yeah.
To a warehouse. So they want me to sell it back to them for them to go and make a profit on. Couldn't give it to Saeed, who's a member. I can't do any of that anymore because it's locked to my device. They'll give me a QR code 3 hours before kickoff, and I have to attend 17 of the 19 games. So if I get sick, if I get ill and I'm sick for 6 months, I can't attend games. I can't get my season ticket next season.
Yeah, basically,
Pissing all over the fans. Like they want 75,000 different people every game.
Every game.
There's two seats next to me which are for day trippers. So, I do love seeing different people from different cultures, because I have a chat with them, find out where they're from, how long they supported United. Proper. Not that I say like I'm a tour guide and I give them an experience, but I feel like if it's the first time at Old Trafford, I'm a Mancunian guy.
Yeah, they get a Mancunian man. Who better than you?
Yeah, have a chat with them. Like, do you know what I mean? But they're sat there with a bag full of stuff. They'll spend 300-400 quid in the gift shop, or the shop, the club shop. That's what they want. 75,000 of those people. They don't want me who comes in, sits there, and goes. That's it. I'm not there. I'm, as mad as it sounds, I am not their target audience.
No, the target audience is the people for more money. Like you said, if someone's spending £300-400, let's say it's 100, but it's someone different every time, how much more that adds to the revenue?
Yeah, facts, 100%.
That's what I thought. Ask about it. Yeah, go on.
Adrian says Eric Ten Hag intensive training end of the season is injuring players. You're supposed to do that light training, tactical training. Eric Ten Hag just wants PMP. You know what it is? That's what I don't get, bro. Like, what are we like? What's the intense training when we're not controlling games? We're not doing what we need to do. Like, it's just honestly, if you've seen the reflection from the training onto the pitch, I don't think everybody would be like saying, well, we're seeing that we're playing well, so if it means intense training, cool. But we haven't even seen like us playing good, or even seen us like dominating for 90 minutes. It's only like 10 minutes and then we fall off.
Give us a half at this point. But that ties back in before you carry on in regards to what Double A mentioned about people saying, "Oh, we negative," like in the comments, like Ash says every time on the show. They've been saying, "What is good about what is going on?" Somebody tell me the positive. Like, what are we supposed to sit up here and lie to you, lot? If you don't want us to lie to you, say so. Because then you know to go elsewhere for that. What can we say that is good about Manchester United currently or this season? What is the good? What is the positive? We are all fans. Us three here, and every other Manchester United fan across the globe want Manchester United to do well. That's why if you watch this show last season, the tone was much different. You know why? Because we were much happier. You know why it was much more positive? Because there was much more positive things going on. That's why. We actually believed in the team. We won a trophy. We reached another domestic cup final. Finished third. Second best home record in the Premier League. There was positives. Individuals good. Signings was good for the most part. Like, there was positives. Rashford was in the form of his life in regards to G&A. We're actually a team again, defensively solid, etc. Big on my guy Saeed TV every single time. So what is that confuses me. So we just supposed to be blind? Is it just supposed to be toxic positivity? And we're just blinded by it regardless, and we just back the team. So what happens if we get relegated? We're supposed to be positive. Is that what it is? Or if we finish 10th?
Yeah.
Or if we finish 7th, like we're on course, people. I don't think they realize for our worst ever season stats wise.
Worst ever season, yeah.
It's like people
As a permanent
don't
manager
realize
as well.
that.
Yeah.
Worst ever season, and we're supposed to be happy about that. Why? We're supposed to back this manager. Why? We're supposed to back these players. Why? Ineos, you're on the like confuses me. Yeah, Maino, that's pretty much it.
Maino, that's it. Trust me, that's been the highlight of the season.
It's been
Kobe
pretty
Maino.
much Maino.
Yep. You know what's mad, yeah?
How mad is that?
Go on, Double.
I was gonna say, how mad is that Manchester United do? I've said it a few times. The one bright spot is an 18-year-old kid getting into our first team, and not only that, yeah, but being the best player in the team by some way, you would say as well, is
by far
fucking embarrassing, man. It's what I hope for all Manchester United fans, and if I was a millionaire, I'd buy you all some. Get some fucking standards. Actually, go and get some standards from somewhere, because I do not understand how you all are so happy to just live in the dark.
Double A suckered me, and I thought he was going to say something legit. My bad. That's carry on. I thought he was going to say something legit. Go on.
Bro, you're all mushrooms, bro, because you all like to live in the dark and just be like conveyed with darkness for 20. Bro, get in the light and go and touch grass and realize they're acting like amateurs. The amateurs. We're acting like amateurs, and the fact that we don't call all this bullshit out and we're not going to have the wool pulled over our eyes, you know, like, I mean, for anyone who's watched Manchester United more than once this season, well, minimum 5 times this season, for your manager to come out and say we're one of the best attacking teams in the league and we play some of the best football, we look like we're dangerous and we can score with a +1 goal difference in May. Fucking hell! Like, if you can stomach that,
didn't it?
If you can stomach that, you need to show people where you get your abs from. No, I'm not going to do that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what? How can you believe such rubbish from someone? And listen, I'm not one to. You support your club how you want to support it, but I find it, to be honest, to be true to myself, and to myself, I have to call out bullshit. And this manager does nothing but talk bullshit for the majority of his time at the club, I think.
Yeah. This is why I said, for me, I think this is the worst manager post Fergie, because of like the points. Like, if we don't get Mandem, 10 points out the last 12, it will be worse than David Moyes' season. The goal difference, the points, where we are position wise, the league 8th, 9th. You know, like, I'm seeing today that the owners of Chelsea are demanding European football, and they might sack Pochettino for not making European football. Like, Ineos, what are you doing? Like, I wonder what they're thinking of right now. Are they demanding he finishes in Europe or at least has to make Champions League football? Like, what is it?
Ineos need to be demanding his card key that gets him in the building. That's what they need to be demanding. Like, because there is still despite all this, there is still a cup final. And yes, it is very bleak. We are playing against a better team, but if we would have sacked this manager and brought in an interim, not only do I think our season, you already know, 16 out of 10 season. You are like, could we have done better in the league and just give the place a lift, because it's just miserable. Everything around it. Double A mentioned it earlier. I've been saying it. I've never not liked Manchester United more. And when I say that, I'm not still talking about the players on the pitch. I'm saying everything from an overall perspective. I just dislike you just as a being, as a thing. We're here talking about the medical stuff. I don't like anything from the players, the managers, the coaching staff, medical team, the scouts, everyone before Ineos. I don't like anything, and everything is just ugly. That's what it is. And when I say it, I'm not talking aesthetically, like in regards to just ugly personality. Like everything about the club is ugly. Like, we play ugly football. Ugly personalities in regards to we don't even try and fight. The manager just be talking ugly. Like, for those that know, just talking absolute rubbish. There's no fight. There's no grit. There's no will. There's no belief. It's just depressing. Manchester United is just depression FC.
Bro,
it's like, how are we supposed to be positive?
We talk about Chelsea here, but Chelsea did shown a couple of years ago now, it's like 2010, how standards should be at a football club. You know, Real Madrid do it all the time. But Chelsea sacked Carlo Ancelotti a season after he'd won the double, right? And they were still challenging on all fronts. So we can't sack a manager that's going to oversee our worst ever season, and because he might win an FA Cup and because of injuries. Like, It's bullshit, mate. Like, just the
It's
excuse
bullshit.
given to this man. The excuse is given to this man is ridiculous. And I don't understand why fans are like, yeah, but let him have another year because you should expect. No, why should I expect dips this low? Like, you can't. Like I said the other day, you can't start here, come here, and then come down to the floor. That shouldn't be allowed because
there's steps down double A, but this is more than the whole staircase. You know what I'm saying? And that if you take a step down, cool. This is not a step down from where we was. This is staircases, people. Let me pluralize that. Staircases, yeah. Like we just didn't go like to the rock down on the cliff. We are falling down the cliff and continue. Anyone seen that Simpsons episode when Homer's just falling down the cliff continuously? When he tries to jump the Grand Canyon on the skateboard, and he just falls down the cliff. That's what it's like, and we continue to fall. How many times, as Saeed said in a match reaction, worst performance of the season?
Worst.
How many times have you said that?
Worst performance of the season.
Worst.
No. This one is the worst. Tomorrow could be the worst performance.
How many times have I said that where it's like, yo, this is the worst performance of the season? I actually think Coventry, that last 20 minutes was the worst we've been. We could get lower than, but how many times have we seen, oh, it can't get worse? Oh, it can't. I stopped saying it. Oh, it can't get worse. Like, these man, the bar is low, and these man will always find a way to limber under that motherfucker. All of the time. Go on, double A.
Sorry, bro. Someone just jumped in the chat and said, "Oh, talking about standards, it's not 2013. You're the fucking problem. You are those people that run back say, oh yeah, but how we've gone over 11 years without winning the league should ring alarm bells because and people go, yeah, but you're not them. But Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and Barcelona are the three clubs we should be consistently competing with for Champions League because we are that club. We are that club. We're not that team now, but statue-wise, we are in the upper echelons, places where Man City will never get to, right? Even like Liverpool, you can talk about, yes, the prestige in the Champions League is brilliant and that, but they are still a rung below Manchester United and how big we are. The fact that this has been allowed to fester and continue, like this cancer has just run through this club for 10, 11 years with not being addressed fully, is one of the biggest crimes in sport because and this is where I get frustrated with fans. It's like, oh yeah, but it's the Glazers and Woodward and the managers and it's the players and it's everything.
It's everything.
The culmination of all of this.
All of them, bro.
We have to take some blame because we don't do enough to get rid of them. We don't do enough to force change in the football.
You see AC Milan fans today? Because you see the AC Milan ultras today.
What happened? What did they do?
They didn't come to the game. They didn't come to the game. The AC Milan ultras.
You know what it is though with that. Our fan base ain't serious. When Saeed put together that first the first protest, salute to you again for that, Saeed, because you don't get any flowers for that. I was there. I'm willing. I am whatever. If we have to do to get these Glazers out, I am with it. I'm not going to incriminate myself, so I'm not going that far. However, I'm saying this: whatever people are on, if they are serious, let's do what needs to be done. But our fan base is not serious on it. And in regards to someone saying, I don't have the chat up saying, oh, it's not 2013. Why is the aim not to be winning Premier Leagues and winning Champions Leagues? You're not going to win the Premier League or win the Champions League every season, or your domestic league, because AA mentioned Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. They've gone through droughts where they have not been unsuccessful. However, the aim should remain to the same. Yes. Why is our aim not to win Premier Leagues and Champions League? Real Madrid, who are the Champions League heritage club, once went 12, 13, 14 years
for real, man.
Champions League. But the aim should be that the team is not that, but the club is. Why does that? So it's not 2013.
Top 4 battle, man.
So we should just be happy with just being terrible. Is that what we're saying? We should just be.
And you get programmed into top 4 battles, man. Like the manager coming out saying, "Oh, expect another top 4 battle, man." Programming that into our heads.
Expect another top 4 battle after, and you're gonna spend money this summer if you stay. So let's say he spends 200. That's like 550 million, 600 million. And saying we're a top 4 battle inside. Not even a top 4 side. We're going to battle for it, which means we might not get there. Bear in mind, people, let me just clarify this. Top 4, there's no trophy for.
There's no trophy.
There's no trophy for top 4.
Nope.
No. If you go Toro Trafford and you look at all them beautiful trophies in the cabinets, there's no top 4 trophy.
Yeah, Arsenal used to buzz off every year.
Arsene Wenger. Yeah, Arsene Wenger.
Remember that team picture in Newcastle's dressing room when they managed to scrape top 4 last day of the season? Embarrassing.
Yeah,
but we're getting to that. People, top 4 should be looking for top 4. No, top 4 should be the absolute minimum. We get. That's when your season falls off a cliff.
It should be the basics. Like, it should even be spoken about. Like, finishing in the top 4 should not even be
minimum.
It should even be on the goal, but the objectives at the start of the season. It should even be on the board. You think Manchester City go into objectives and Pep goes, and the rest of the City will go, oh yeah, top 4. It's not even on the list.
Yeah.
What we're talking about here, it's not even Liverpool with Klopp, even though they've had bad seasons. It's not been on the list once they had their successes.
Yeah.
Chelsea under Roman, you think any of the managers went there and he's like, oh yeah, top 4's on the bullet points, or whether it's Microsoft or it's written. What are we talking about here? Now all of a sudden it's okay.
Yeah, it's true, man. Big up Black Cali. It says, big up to anyone who sends super chats. If you do send super chat, your message does get read out on the screen. Big up to you. I think Matisse is in the building as well. Shout out to Matisse. I see him with the eyes. First time he's been in a while, you know what I mean? Showing up.
Hey, Matisse, you prick. Message me back. I WhatsApp you, joke man. You know what I'm saying? He's joke man. He's trolling. Message me back.
Message yo. Saeed, we must give Ten Hag time. We have a team here. Trust the process. Trust in Bruno. Oh, this is a Liverpool fan. Big up to you, Black Cali.
Hey, before you carry on, to Manchester United fans, notice how rival fans talk about Ten Hag and Manchester United.
I know.
Just to clarify.
Yep. Facts. 100%. Shout to Craig, always shouting Craig out. He's always supporting the channel. Says, when did we lower our standards to this? Relying on 18-year-old, accepted 12 Premier defeats, crashed out Europe. We need change now. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is right now, man. That's the reality, man. And the fact is, that the fact that people are saying this is a therapy before the Crystal Palace game is wild. Shout out to Sunshine. The fact that this is a therapy before, like, it's like almost like, yo, you're gearing up for exams that you don't want to do, but you have to do them. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to do exams. Everyone wants to get out of there, and like, you've done your bit, and it's like, yeah, cool, get over and done with. That's what it is with this Crystal Palace game. You know what I mean? And the fact that, like I said, nobody thinks we've got hope. The fact that we're 8th and it's become normalized. Like, I seen a couple of things today. Like, yeah, we're 8th, but it's about injuries. I had a chat with Marcel on Twitter, innit? Me and him had a back and forth here. So I said to him, like, yo, how do you explain Newcastle winning 4-1 against Burnley? Well, he said, their squad is suited towards their style, and they've got a better bench than us now and stuff like that. And I said, bro, but their whole back line is out, but yet still they managed to get a 4-1. Well, and I was like, yo, man, the excuses are crazy, and it all comes down from Ten Hag, man. That interview, like, it was basically just saying that, well, injuries are where we are. If I had a consistent back line, we wouldn't be here. If I had this, we wouldn't do this. And I'm like, I just felt like it was a constant kind of excuses. And I felt
it's like excuses. And if I was born into a rich family, guess what? I wouldn't have to work as hard. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about here? And if we, and I'm 5'11". If I was 6'11", I wouldn't be here. I'd be playing in the NBA. I'd be coming off the bench for the Lakers. What are we doing out here, man? What?
Yeah, you might get in the team with the Lakers now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If I was 6'11", someone go hire me. I'm 6'11", use your height. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm off the bench for the Rockets or something. All these what ifs and stuff and the squad's not his. And it suits their style. He spent money. He's identified these players. Everybody he wants here is here.
Managers spend all week coming up. It's called a game plan. You go into every game thinking, how do I beat this team? To say, oh, the style suits it. No, that's not how football works. You go into each game looking at the style and think, right, well, I need to use this player, this. I will play like this to utilize your squad to the best of your abilities to go and win a game. So all this excuse about, oh, their style suits Newcastle style, so that's why no. What it is this manager can't get this team playing any good football at all, and he's very bad at his job, as we said before, and the players are also very bad at their job. And it's a culmination of 10 years of, even longer than 10 years, but the last 10 years have been nothing but the misuse of power at Manchester United. And we are where as people say, like, because you have standards that you need to accept where you are. I know exactly where we are, but I should have the right to expect my team to want to do better and want to be more. And when we don't hit the levels I expect us to be at, I'm going to say something. I'm going to call it out, because if no one calls it out and you accept it, bend over and take your lashings now. Do you know what I mean? Like, what do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, 100%, man. Like I said, Crystal Palace tomorrow. I mean, who starts at centre back? Is it going to be Evans and Casemiro?
Has to be, innit? Has to be.
Has to be. That's the at least Evans.
Amrabat get a shout. Like, what's going on with Amrabat? Is he gonna get a little run out? Imagine it was Amrabat and Casemiro at the back. Like, that would be crazy, man. But Evans is literally come from injury. Like, are you gonna risk that as well? What the fuck?
You know what? No, I wouldn't, because actually, what was the injury?
The injury for Maguire.
No, the Evans injury. Because
Evans, I don't know. He doesn't say, man. They don't say the injuries.
Didn't Evans get re-injured against Chelsea because he was coming back from an injury, was substituted on, and then he had to get taken off.
He had to get off. Yeah.
So that's why I wouldn't risk it. If it's that same injury that he had previously, I wouldn't risk him in this game. Like, we should be gearing towards Arsenal in the FA Cup final, but then do you throw him in against Arsenal cold? Now you probably play him, actually.
Bro, Arsenal licking their lips, man. Imagine that, bro. Arsenal, Casemiro, and Evans at the back.
I tell this now, Arsenal ain't beating us. I'll say this now. We're beating Arsenal.
Bro,
beating Arsenal. I'm saying this right now. We're gonna beat Arsenal.
Nah,
so you're not confident about Crystal Palace, but you're confident about Arsenal.
I never said I'm not confident. No, but I think we'll draw against Palace. We ain't beating Arsenal. We're gonna beat Arsenal.
Getting smoked by Arsenal, man.
Sure.
We're getting smoked.
Sure, man. Like I say, Arsenal have to come here and win.
It would have surprised me.
All the pressure is on them. Arsenal have never had to come to Old Trafford in the Premier League era.
It's not like pressure, though. I don't think it is, because it's not in their hands. It's not pressure. It's not in their hands.
It is pressure because they have to win.
Yeah, but it's not as if they have the lead, and if they mess up at Old Trafford,
they have to win.
It's detrimental. If they have to win, don't get me wrong. That's
the point I'm making. If they draw, is the title over?
Title's done. So
that's the pressure added in. They've never had to come to Old Trafford and win before.
Bear
in mind, they have a piss poor when.
They won the league at Old Trafford.
No, they won the league, but that game they could have drew and they still would have won the league.
But the 98. Okay, and yet we had a 12-point gap. They had to come and win, otherwise that league's done.
Okay, so that's the one. That's the only one.
I know that's almost 30 years ago, but still.
So we're saying 98 is the only time, and even then, if they draw that, they could still try and get us back. They've never been in this situation. That's what it is.
Yeah, listen, man, you won't get far, mate, about United. You might have to write Ten Hag. I don't know, man. Listen, you will never, honestly, this season I've tried to remain like, let me give Ten Hag a bit of credit. You won't find anything, Lee. You generally won't, man.
I watched that video after we finished on Friday night, mate. He was going.
I need to watch it still.
It was a movie, mate. Honestly, it was crazy.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah, no, he was going in, man. Lee was going in. Make sure you check out Lee. Subscribe to his channel, man. Lee Gunner. Do you think we'll go pragmatic tomorrow? Why should he? And I hope he doesn't, man. Are you mad? I don't want to see boring football sitting back against Crystal Palace.
It's gonna be contain and counter. That's all he can do.
Yeah, but that's normal though. That's not pragmatic.
It's just gonna be the exact. It's gonna be rinse. He's not gonna change anything up, is he? He's gonna be the same. Contain and counter. That's all.
Yeah, contain and counter, man.
That's all he knows.
Yeah, and apparently there's apparently more injuries as well. That insider on Twitter, he said, who normally gets it right with injuries, he said that apparently there's going to be more late fitness tests tomorrow.
For who?
Apparently 3 players. Hey,
one of the Martinez.
Nah, Martinez won't be about. Martinez won't be about.
Ask him.
Yeah. Apparently there's a couple of players who will be late fitness tests anyway, as it is anyway. So, do you know what I mean? That could be a sticky situation as well. So, who that will be, I don't know. I reckon it's gonna be Bruno one.
It could be anyone. Bruno. It could literally be anyone because they're all dropping now. Could be anyone. Or it's probably the coach driver. Fucking hell, man. Don't know how to get him back to Old Trafford, mate. It could literally be anyone.
Bless me.
Yeah, bless you, man. Bless you. Nah, I don't even know, man. They're saying it's 3 more. I don't know who it could be. It could be anyone. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, but even anyone. How many injuries do we actually have? Is it like 13, 14 injuries?
Yeah. So
why did he drop that but didn't drop the names?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That don't make sense. It don't make sense.
Yeah.
It don't make sense, man. Big up to Black Cats. I'm a Liverpool fan, but watching you for a long time. What player made you fall in love with football? Mine was Ronaldinho. Me.
Cantona for me.
Cantona, bro. That.
Cry.
Cantona. But I have to say R9 as well because.
Yes, Brazilian Ronaldo. Yeah.
Because Cantona embodies everything of why I love Manchester United because he's a catalyst with Fergie to start it all. But Ronaldo, even to this day, right, seems otherworldly. Like it's, bro. I remember being a kid and seeing his boots and seeing him on the pitch and thinking, bro, how does he even exist?
He had an aura around him. It was godlike. Yeah. He was godlike. He was a worldwide superstar. Yeah. And in the early 90s as well. So I think Ronaldo, I think I agree with Double A when he says Cantona made me fall in love with Manchester United, but Ronaldo from a war perspective. Everyone loved Ronaldo.
Things with Ronaldinho. I used to go to the internet cafe, 50p, half an hour, and just watch Ronaldinho like made this player cry. Ronaldinho embarrasses. Ronaldinho gets a standing ovation. Remember when he got standing ovation for Real Madrid Bernabeu game? Like,
that's crazy.
Bro, man, YouTube then was like best YouTube now. Bro. Now it's just full of shit, man. Now YouTube, like in terms of like, what's out there. But before you would watch videos and it'd be that video. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't be this and that. Like, you know what I mean? But but that was.
I remember like Ronaldinho when he was at PSG, and he used, like, I think I've told this story before, and he used to be on Eurosport on the Euro Goal show. You get like half an hour, and then you'd see like 5 minutes or 2 minutes of a PSG game. And bro, I'd see him and like, this kid is, and I'd feel like one of them idiot Twitter accounts with like, Trey or someone who knows about telling everyone, you need to watch this Ronaldinho, or this kid is sick. And then obviously you think 2002 World Cup, and he did his thing, mate. And then almost that it still kills me to this day that he almost come to United.
Who's our Ronaldinho now?
Who's Ronaldinho?
We don't have one. We don't have one.
There's no player like Ronaldinho. There'll never be another player like Ronaldinho. Players are allowed to be like that. Look how Jack Grealish, the Maverick in Jack Grealish is gone. It's been.
Yeah, I know.
It's been trained out of him. Pep,
it's crazy, man.
Pep is the killer of football, mate. Like, as much as he's good, he's killed football in this country.
Talk about it, man.
Bro, the artistry in football is gone.
I don't really watch team man like that, man. Listen, I think they're good, but I don't think they don't really like. You know what I mean? It's just they're good, but the idea of the football though, it's 100%, man. Systems killing football, man.
Of course,
man. Because that's the way it's gone. So, like you said, Matt, that's why we don't get any more. There's no streets will never forget ballers. You don't get them anymore. Because, like you said, you are trained to do specific. You're trained to do the same thing in the same role as somebody else. So all left wingers are trained to do this at whatever club you're at. Same with strikers. Same with attacking midfielders. You make this run repeatedly. You score this goal over and over. There's no free roles anymore. There's no just go out there and do what you like. Some players have it to an extent, but for the most part, like Double A just mentioned, it's trained out. You like Grealish was like that at Villa. Yeah, he'd start left, but he'd drift 10, he'd drift wide, he'd be in the false 9 position, etc. Just create havoc wherever you go and go create for the team and score goals. Whereas now, City, you don't have that because Pep is very meticulous with his approach. And we've known that for the longest, and it works for him, but then that's just the way the game's gone. So until somebody is successful at the highest level without a system and has Mavericks, that's when football will go back to that.
Yeah, 100%. Big up to Liga that says, watch Girona, 4th goal yesterday. Girona first Cadiz. Yeah, that was crazy. That was like almost like, what's that volley, that famous volley, man? I don't know, but it was unbelievable, man. It was similar to the Valverde volley as well. Sorry?
Famous volley?
There's a thing. There's too many, but I'm saying, like I said, there's an iconic volley. Can't quite remember.
Van Basten?
Yeah, Van Basten as well, but there was a similar, another one. I don't know who it was, but similar, yeah. But the way, also Van Persie was like Van Persie, remember, against
the one against Charlton.
Charlton, yeah, that's the one.
Charlton.
That's the one. Charlton one. So, yeah, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You're 429 likes, guys. 1.3K in the building. Let's get that up to 700 likes. Come on, people, man.
Come on.
Listen, we're 8th in the league, right? Yeah. In terms of the conference league, like, bro.
Hey, you see the numbers? Yeah, Saeed, we don't need to do numbers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not our friend right now. We don't need to know where we are in the league.
Listen, Chelsea fans are celebrating, innit? They want to get Europa League and that. What would be beneficial for United next year? No Europa League football, because that means then it's going to be one game week. And by the way, it's no guarantee that you're going to be good next season, because Chelsea have proven that as well. Would you want Europa League, or would you want conference, or would you want just like one game a week next season, like just one game a week?
Nah, I mean, people say that. We said it all season, haven't we? Like, but I think we saw when we went out of Europe. Has being out of Europe helped this team at all? Do you know what I mean? No, it hasn't, has it? So it's not going to do. What's he going to do next season? Because we're still going to expect to go deep in cup competitions anyway. So United have to be in Europe, and you know what?
By any means, so Conference League as well.
Bro, a season in the Conference League will humble a lot of people at Manchester United, yeah. So fucking do it. Humble a lot of them players. Do you know what I mean? Like, aren't they going to get 25% taken off them for no Champions League anyway on the wages?
Yes, even the manager, everyone's wages.
Good. Because a lot of them could do with it. A slap on the ass. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Conference League. Humble some of these. Humble Rashford. Humble Bruno. So we can't accept this going to the arse end of nowhere every Thursday. Like we shouldn't accept this. Do you know what I mean?
In the back streets of Romania.
Back streets, Bodo
Glimt. Doing FIFA street in Romania. Do you know what I mean?
Bodo Glimt League. Let's check who's in the Conference
Bodo
League.
Glimt, you know what I'm saying? Just to clarify, people, if we do end up in the Conference League, which I'm all for, go win that. I'm not doing watch-alongs, just to clarify.
Nah, you're going to do it, man. You might as well, man.
No, having to go to... How am I going to find pictures of the other teams of Bodo Glimt? Where am I going to locate that from? Where am I going to locate team badges?
Are you opting in, by the way? Double A, are you opting in next year for Europa League or Conference League?
Well, I'm going to have to opt out now because I can't even sell it to people. So
that's what I'm saying. I'm going to have to opt out. You can't sell your ticket on, or you can't give it.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go away. So
you don't want to go away. I do. Or Slovakia or Estonia or something.
But Conference League, do you know what I mean? That's mad.
Let me show you the group stages this season. Is this season? What year is this today? Oh, that's 2021. Shit. I'm gonna show you them the actual Conference League. Who's in there? Let me find out who's in there. There we go. 2023, 2024. This is what teams look like this year in the competition. Lille, Slovakia, Olympia, Karamashkelia, Gent, Tel Aviv, Zorya. They used to be the Champions League back in the day. Dynamo Zagreb. Why is there a lot of Russian teams in that?
Wait, who's Zorya? What country are they?
Zorya are. I remember they were in the Champions League a while ago, man. I forgot. Did we not play them? I think we had them, didn't we? It was. I think we did.
That name
Zorya.
Ring bells.
Zorya. Was it under Van Gaal?
I think so. Rings a bell.
Oh, that's why. Is it?
Yeah. We played them in 2016 in the Europa League. Sorry, not Champions League.
Okay. That's
Europa League.
Remember. Okay.
Yeah. We beat them 2-0, and then they were 2-0 over that side. Yeah. What else is in there? AZ Alkmaar, Aston Villa, Fiorentina, Ludogorets, Aberdeen. Yeah, man. It's a competition basically that they give you to people that are not good enough for the Europa League. That's all it is. They've just inserted another competition. To milk the money.
Yeah. But that's what Europa League is. Teams that are not good enough for champs. That's what it is. It's first to second to third to.
But if we are in it, we have to think of the positives, obviously, because we are very negative on it, guys. You have to remember that. So let's be positive. If we are in the Europa Conference and we win it, we will at least be the first team to win every single European trophy, guys. Yeah. So
we will.
Let's be positive. Let's think Ten Hag's boys.
That's if Ten Hag if Ten Hag's still here, we cannot be going into Conference League with Ten Hag. No.
But you have to allow me, Crunk, man. Listen,
allow him. He tried, man. Like,
I tried that.
But with the Conference League, like if we're in it, obviously I'm automatically assuming that we're gonna have a new manager. Go there and win it, and Double A makes a great point about humbling some of these players. Also humbling some of the fans as well, and maybe the quote unquote embarrassment of being in the competition, even though it's like I don't look at it as embarrassment. It's where we deserve to be. It's not. We don't deserve to be anywhere else if we end up in the Conference League. It lets fans know. Oh, maybe it is bad. Maybe a season in the Conference League, like Double A eloquently put it, in the asshole of nowhere. You know what I'm saying, if we're in the back streets of Estonia or are we somewhere in Latvia, and it lets people be known like, how bad it's getting. I don't think people really understand. So if we're in the competition, win it. Europa League, I actually want for the next manager, because I think one, it lets us know where he's at in regards to managing in Europe. 2, it's a European trophy, and 3, it's another way back into the Champions League. So I want it. And when I think about post-Fergie, the vast majority of our better seasons have been when we've been in the Europa League. Like Mourinho won the Europa League. But even though he didn't win it, Ten Hag last season as well, Europa League. So yeah, I want to be in the Europa League.
Let's see what Pletigol is saying, man. I hope it's good news, man. Please just give us good news.
Big up
his
T9
username.
Brit there. Double A, you know your club is crap when you're watching them in Europe while you're having your dinner. Yeah, I don't want to be watching European football at 5:45. You're taking the piss, can't
News: Ten Hag, after rejection of Rangnick, he's back on the list of Bayern. There were talks between Bayern and Ten Hag's management in the last weeks. No direct contacts with Ten Hag yet. His future at Man United is still uncertain. He would like to fulfill his contract until 2025. However, if it's certain that he has to leave at the end of the season, then he's ready for Bayern. 2 more teams have already expressed concrete interest in Ten Hag. Bayern Munich are considering options. Among them is Ten Hag, Lopetegui. Please,
I think could someone go and check on the whereabouts of the Bayern board, because I think they've been hijacked. Because if they're watching Manchester United this season, they're thinking Ten Hag's the guy for us.
No, but then you know what though?
Someone serious going wrong at that club, mate.
But Double A though, I think for me though, he's come here and he's said specifically, I'm going to be playing the football suited to the players. He's come here on a coward thing, let's be honest. Whereas up to Bayern, he's going to play I bet you he plays the brand of football Bayern fans want to see and think. But also the high line is going to be good in the Bundesliga. You know what I mean? It's probably it's not the same league as the Premier League, but it's he's gonna play the football that they want to play. He's just come here and realized, oh shit, I've got Bruno and Rashford, and I can only play to their strengths. So you know what? I'll go over there. So good luck to him. Listen, honestly, I may be pissed off at him about him coming here, but you know what? Good luck to him. At Bayern Munich, I wish him all the best. But right now, I'll be real with you. He must go. I'm not sad Bayern Munich are coming after him. I'm actually rejoicing. I'm happy.
I'm over the moon.
I'm over the moon.
Hey, cool game. Yeah, man.
Saeed's already bought his plane ticket. Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
I swear down, I'm on it right now. Skyscanner, man. You know what I mean? Skyscanner is the place.
Skyscanner is that the way forward? Skyscanner.
Bro, are you mad?
Yeah,
Skyscanner. That's why I went. That's why I picked Alicante, man.
Yeah,
quickly.
cheap flights on there, bro.
I thought it was like, you know, the person who was taking pictures. You was taking pictures of you as over there. I thought they sorted it out for you. Yeah, I'm saying it. That's what I thought it was. I didn't know it was you. Bless up, Saeed, man. My done. Skyscanner,
man. Skyscanner, man.
Shout out to people on your Instagram post. They was on your case, man. It's like, yo, how do you know he's not got the self-camera thing on that gives you?
Yeah, I got self-camera, man.
Yeah,
it
was crazy the way they said you took that picture, blah blah. It's like, yo, just look at the picture.
Yo,
sorry, I'm just doing everything just not to talk about United. But hey, if Bayern Munich want, just get him gone. I don't care who and where. Just if Bayern Munich, take him. What is the?
I think Ajax are flirting with the idea as well. Ajax are still flirting.
Take him back, man. Hey, you had success with him. Take him back. I don't care where you go. You just got to get the hell up out of here.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. Bayern Munich, Ajax, one of these teams in the Conference League, a League 2 side, don't care.
Don't care. Shout out to Andy.
The dog and duck want him. You know what I'm saying? Don't care. You know what I'm saying?
I need to get that as a video, by the way. I need to get that as a video. Don't care.
Yeah, facts, man. Get out the soundboard.
Zidane as well, by the way. He's saying, no, I'm going to watch the game. Hopefully Real Madrid will win. He basically said, I don't want to be the Bayern coach. That Zidane is just basically on vibes, man. He don't want to coach. He's completed football, man. Why would he want to ruin his legacy, man?
I think he wants the France job, innit? National teams.
If they are not successful in the Euros, I can see him looking at that team and going, French.
Yeah. Deschamps has been there for time, innit? So
because Deschamps is there. Yeah, they should have been there a long time. So even if Deschamps wins the Euros, he might decide to leave. Then Zidane goes, this is for me. Because France got a lot of talent, a hell of a lot of talent.
Crazy.
You know, it's more. You know, there's more on the way as well. By the World Cup in 2026, they'll have more.
Yeah. Saeed, look at Malaga. Yeah, definitely, man. 100%, man. I think that might be the shout. You know, Malaga. You know what I'm saying to you?
Me and Fowler's not sat here, Lee. Yeah, is that how it is, mate?
Yeah, Lee. What's going on, man?
Shout out Lee Gunner. He has actually.
How many Savecas have you got, man? What's that?
He's told that. He said, pull up, man. He's already said that about going over to Spain. You know, I hear that.
Bayern are not mugs, Saeed. If they see Ten Hag is the one. Listen, I'm not saying Bayern are not mugs, but listen, we need to be mugless. You know what I mean? We need to, you know what I mean? Like, we need to be mugless, bro.
Mugless.
Like, we need to just,
refrain. Listen to Kendrick, man. That was bars. That was wordplay.
Bro, Kendrick's changed my life, bro, man.
That was fire, man. Saeed. That was cold.
He said, "Yo,
mugless."
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. I've been listen.
Bars, man.
Bars, bro. You know what I mean? Fire, man. Fire. You know the ones like we're here. We're here, man. You know the ones there. So that's what we need, man. That's what we need. You know the ones there. But by the way, did you hear the news about the striker that we're gonna go and get? Apparently, his name is
Hosselu.
Fuck yeah. What's his name?
Hosselu.
Good striker.
Newcastle
yes.
reject. Yeah, man.
Newcastle Stoke reject.
Stoke reject.
Why are we going to get?
Because we are broke.
That can't be a reliable stuff. Even broke.
No, but you know what? Like, this guy, but you know what? You know why he's even reliable? I think Fabrizio retweeted. Let me show you right now. He retweeted a post about it as well. I think there was a news article before today. I think it was something going on. Yeah, here it is. Here he retweeted it here as well. Jesus. Agent of forward. Obviously, plus I made some good interview. So yeah, he retweeted. So, broski, if we got Hosselu, man, like honestly, end of season, man, he is so bad. I know he scored a goal, yeah, but honestly, he's so bad. You know his movement, yeah, honestly, my gran, yeah, you know what I mean. But I'm telling you now, man, everyone's gran's got better movement than that Hosselu, man.
Why does the backup to a Hoyland have to be a bum? Why can't it be someone that's going to push him? That's what I'm saying. It's Igalo and Veghorst all over again. What the fuck are they doing? Like, I'm not a big fan of Garassi, yeah, but for 17 million, go and fucking take a chance.
I know.
27, 28, 17 million. Do that. Go and do something where it looks like you give a shit. Go and get Hosselu, who, you know, is on loan at Real Madrid. He's not even Real Madrid's player. He's fucking on loan there. Like, they've brought him in because they haven't got a striker. A proper number 9, like
they don't have a proper number 9, and he don't even play for them. Why is he good enough for us? That'd be awful. It's an awful move.
He's not won the league. It's not a case he's going to come in and win us the league like he has done with them. Like, what the fuck?
It's just uninspiring. I hope it's not true.
Bro, man.
It's uninspiring. It's fucking devastating. Like, how can you still be looking for bargain basement deals, man?
Yo, it's crazy, man.
But the thing is, you can look for bargain basement deals and actually get good bargains. You know what I'm saying? Certain fitteds can look. You can go Primark and get some good stuff and make it look good. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be expensive.
How we didn't get Thuram on a free in the summer?
Oh my god!
I never know, man. That would have been fucking unreal bit of business. He's a class act, mate. He's been sick for Inter. Helped win the league. Him and Hoyland would have been a perfect fall for each other, I think. And it's just mad, you know.
You know what's mad, yeah? You know, Ivan Toney here, like his stocks right now, yeah. Like a lot of people have been talking about Ivan Toney lately, you know. You know the reason why
he's not been playing more.
Yeah, he's you know he's goalless in 10 matches.
But you know what? I'd still go and sign him.
Of course. That means he's gonna be cheaper. Exactly.
His price would be cheaper. He's got 1 year left on his deal. I believe it ends 2020.
Of course.
Why not go and sign? Did we not watch Haaland go on a goal drop? I haven't told you at 30-40 million, it's like you still need to go and get somebody else anyway, because we should have more than 2 strikers. There should be minimum 2.
Absolutely.
So it should be Ivan Toney and then you have Hoyland, and then guess what? You let them battle it out. It's not like we're spending 100 M's on Toney. It's like if it's 30-40 million, go get him. Makes sense to me, but hey, who knows? Ineos, like I've been saying on the clock, we're gonna see how you lot maneuver. We're gonna see.
Yep. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. You know what I mean?
Right now, they're maneuvering like Austin Powers in that gif where he's just going back and forth an inch every time. You know
I don't know.
Bro,
yeah, what you're talking about.
That's how they're maneuvering right now. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, Sky Sports News are reporting it as well. Bayern Munich have placed Erik Ten Hag on the new list of possible successors to Thomas Tuchel.
How high is he on the list? Did it say?
I'm hoping high. Hopefully
he is the list.
Hopefully that's what I was gonna say. You are the list. You are the only one on the list. If there's 3, it says Eric, and then 10, and then Hag. That's what.
Bayern are doing a Spurs. They're getting rejected by everyone at the minute. They're like on the fifth to seventh choice right now. Like no one wants to go.
Bro, 100%. You know what I mean? And then Thomas Tuchel is the one that United are gonna be getting. I think the biggest one that indicated was the Times reporting the people that were linked with Ineos. You know, the people that were linked with Ineos, they were the ones that were saying that, you know, Tuchel's going to be the guy that replaces if he just gets sacked. Like, and I think for me, I've kind of made my peace with it. I'll be honest with you guys. You know, if Tuchel just become manager of United?
It's one of them. It's just on it again.
Do you know what?
Is it uninspiring for you though? Is it uninspiring for you?
It's very lazy. It's very lazy.
It is lazy. I'll be honest, it is lazy.
It's a very social media pick. We haven't thought this all the way through. I said it before. They've seen his CV and only read the cover letter. They didn't actually read his full CV because the cover letter is fire for Tuchel. From the outside looking in, Champions League winner, has managed Chelsea in the Premier League before, has managed Bayern Munich, has managed PSG. So he's used to being at big clubs, has reached X amount of finals, has won X amount of finals. I think there's a stat saying he's not lost the Champions League semi-final or something like that. So he's reached the semi-final of the Champions League this year. Again, from the outside looking in, it looks fat, but then when you actually look into the context of his reigns and see where it went wrong and the football he plays and how it's gone and some of his signings, it's like, nah, I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. It's just very uninspiring. But if they sign him, I'll be like, okay.
Yeah. What do you think of Double A? Because we spoke about it before, innit? Like, you know what it is with me, yeah? It's like, De Zerbi's not going to go. I don't think he's going to leave now because he's kind of made it clear he wants to stay. Hansi Flick isn't looking to leave. He's not looking to go anywhere. He just keeps going to Stamford Bridge every week, you know what I mean, to do nothing. I don't know what it is over there. Who else is there?
We just have to, like I said to you the other day, mate, we have to just go and identify the man we want and go and get him out of his contracts and go and act like a club that just goes and like, you know, let's say Liverpool went and got Slot out of Feyenoord. We went and got Ten Hag out of Ajax. Big clubs, when they want a manager, they go and get him and say, go and get him. Like, why we have to be, again, managers that are out of contract or are going to lose the jobs. Like, I don't rate De Zerbi. I think, well, not saying I don't rate him. That's a harsh thing to say. But this season, like I said to you the other night, if he was doing that at Manchester United this season, he'd be getting screamed out. We want you out, because they've been terrible, been absolutely terrible by this season. But listen,
West Ham are getting Lopetegui, and Bayern Munich are getting Lopetegui. How's that make sense? Barcelona, Bayern Munich want Lopetegui, but then also West Ham are in talks to go and get Lopetegui. You know what I mean, bro? It's messed in the head, bro. I'm just
I think it just shows that clubs are being very lazy in regards to trying to find a new manager. So go locate. Why does it have to be a manager who's in the top 5 of the bookmakers or Sky Sports News, for example? Oh, this is their current list. Why are you not? There's hundreds of thousands of managers out there managing. Go find one. Is it a tough job? Yes, but go there.
I will say about Tuchel, like, just for a bit of chaos, because this is fucking boring right now. Watching this team, this manager, so uninspiring. I was saying the other night, Saeed, with the Gary Neville interview, I watch it, and I couldn't imagine sitting in a dressing room and he's like bumbling to try and tell me about being up for a game or trying to give me instructions. I could barely understand the fucking man. His English is terrible. He don't really construct sentences well. And when he does, it's all monotone and not, like I say, just not inspiring whatsoever. Bring a bit of chaos in with Tuchel, because I guarantee some of these players, they might not like it, but they'll put a fucking rocket up their ass. And that's what most of them need, because Ten Hag doesn't look like he can do that one little bit to me. Like, he's the most awkward man. And like I said, Gary Neville looked like at times like he was dying, thinking, how the fuck am I going to get through his interview with him? It's just, I just want a bit of chaos. Like, I'd even bring Jose back at this time. That's how bored I am of this Ten Hag. It's just boring.
Yeah, no, 100%. You're spot on. You're spot on, man. As I say, Bayern hierarchy believe Ten Hag's coaching has been hampered by a litany of off-the-field issues and a poor operational setup at Man United.
Here's the crazy, all this stuff that Ten Hag, you lot cool, believe that? And Ten Hag was fully aware of all that before he got the job.
But he wanted the control. He's had probably the most control that we've ever had. So for you to listen, I get it. It's their kind of PR in it. They want to make it look like,
I'm with it. Hey,
you know what we're doing.
Keep up. You know what? I disagree. Keep up with the PR. That's why Ten Hag has been bad. It's off the field issues. That's what it is, man. The litany of off the field issues. I agree with that. There we go, man. The litany of the off the field issues. With it. With it.
No, 100%, man, 100%. Did you not see the Olise situation as well? Olise, Manchester United, Fabrizio Romano confirmed we're in talks with Olise. Confirmed interest in Olise. That's the player we're looking at in the summer. I'm going to bring you up right now. Let me just see where I've seen it before. Manchester United remain one of several clubs interested in Olise. As release costs in the region of 60 million will be active this summer. Ineos people already tracking him, well informed on all the details, but also aware of competition is on the names monitored. So Michael Olise, man, tomorrow, you know what I mean? He gonna put the dagger on tomorrow, man. You know the ones there, like, hey, we got him tomorrow. You know, he might show us why we need to go and get him. I mean, what you man saying, man? Michael Olise.
I mean, like outside of the big clubs, one of the most exciting talents and prospects in the league for sure. Him and Eze together sometimes are just an absolute joke and a pleasure to watch.
Yeah.
So my issue with it is, right, and you know, it's been seen, it's happened under every single manager, and it's happened with Ten Hag. We're just a place. I don't think we're still not a club where talent goes to die. What changes? What actually changes under Ten Hag? Because we can talk about this structure, we can talk about Ashworth, we can talk about Wilcox and Barada pretty much all day long. Yeah, but they don't really have any bearing on the training field, and we're seeing the decimation of players on the training field, and then also the decimation of talent, prospects, and any sort of free will or even players just even looking confident on the actual field. So as much as I love Michael Olise, right this second, if I was his agent, if I was anyone to do with him, I would probably warn him off Manchester United. I'll be honest with you. Because, bro, what?
Wait, Double A, man, this is United under Project Ineos, new manager, new footballing structure. Why are you laughing, man? New coaches, new medical staff, new chefs, new canteen, potentially a new stadium, new training facilities, man. This is brand new, man. Say, he ain't coming to Old Trafford, he's coming to New Trafford.
Hey, Liverpool probably going to need a right winger soon. Go there. City probably need a right winger soon. Go there.
You know,
Arsenal need a replacement for Saka, so go there.
Cheeky. Saka, man, you know what I mean? But to be fair, you know what I mean? I think they might love him. You know what I mean? I know they want Saka, but imagine he comes in and that'll be real competition. But for us, we need Olise. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we need Olise, but the problem is that we need to find a route for these players to move on as well. Like, you know, like Anthony, is he gonna be, you know what I mean? Now, what's the situation with Anthony? You know, Sancho's gonna leave, Greenwood's gonna leave, I'm guessing. You know, so that's what two players.
Yeah, everybody can leave, man. In regards to Olise, my only issue with him is just the injuries. I think he's a top quality player. And the talent's there. I think he'll thrive wherever he goes. But I like him at Manchester United, the right price, yes. What are you saying, 60 million?
60 million, yeah.
60 million, which he would be a first teamer, makes sense. Again, but this ties into, I hope we're just not, and I've spoken on this before, in regards to recruitment and with Ineos, we're not signing Olise just because he is a talented player in the Premier League. And we're just looking at him and going, who's one of the best players? All right, let's just go get Olise. And there's no actual plan. We're just getting him here solely because he's talented. No, we are signing Olise because he fits whatever style we are trying to play. Because let's say we don't get Olise, the next right winger we go and try and sign should have similar attributes to Olise. They should be good at the same things, even if it's not to the level of Olise. Again, profile. I hope we're looking at Olise as a profile rather than, well, let's go sign Olise because he does well in the Premier League. Same way with the centre-back at Everton, we've been linked with Bramthwaite. I hope it's not, he's English, go sign Bramthwaite. No. Bramthwaite is a profile of centre-back that we are looking for. We will soon find out with this. I hope that is the case, but I don't trust any else. I really don't.
Nah.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. Listen, I look at it, it just because of the plan, like next season, like if you got a new manager, then you know what I mean. Like you've got. We
have to put out in the universe here that it's a new manager. I'm talking when I talk about this, just to clarify for everyone. I'm talking as if Ten Hag's not here and it's a new manager.
Big up Traps.
He's already gone. Yeah, shout out to Traps. He's already left, in my opinion. And despite whoever the new manager is, that system needs to be in place before the new manager gets here anyway. So at least fits whatever they're trying to do. But go on, sorry, carry on.
No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The style, you know what I mean? Like, Ineos talked about the style being, you know what I mean, a particular way of playing, you know?
Then we're getting linked with Possible, so fuck you know, man. What style is that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? What style is it, man? You know, that was there, like.
Primark, I think. That's what style. I don't remember, bro.
Bro, you know what it is though next season, yeah? If we could just see good football next season, like that's I think that's the minimum aim first and foremost. See good football, and then by playing good football, you're gonna be there amongst it for the trophies. And then, you know, I mean, we can win them as well. You know what I mean? Like, but the minimum aim first and foremost is making sure you play a proactive style of football. You know what I mean? You're playing a brand of football that people enjoy. And then, like I said to you, you can build on to the trophies that year. Like, you know, it can be possible. We've gone to 3 FA Cup finals by playing shit football as well. You know what I mean? So it can be done, man.
Of course, like, because the quality of the league is not the greatest. If you just have a manager who implements a system and has a style, and you have half decent to competent players, you'll do all right in this league.
Yeah.
Villa and Spurs ain't great. And they're the two teams battling for 4th.
Yeah.
They're the two teams that Chelsea, who we've mocked all season long, and rightfully so, are currently now 7th. They're still in the fight for European places. We're as bad as we are, still in the fight for European places. So it goes to show, if you are just at a competent level with the quality you have, you'll do all right in this league. You mentioned it, Saeed. We've been to 3 finals in 2 years?
Yep.
As bad as we've been in post-Fergie, we've won 4 trophies in 11 years, is it? As bad as we've been. There's a Europa League, a FA Cup, and 2 Europa League. And 2 League Cups. So 4 in 11 years. As bad as we've been, we still won 4 trophies in 11 years. So imagine we was run to an above average level. They're asking for a lot. Again, just the bare minimum, the basics. So that seems to be much to ask.
Yeah. Feel sorry for Ahmad. Get Anthony now. Ahmad won't even play tomorrow, man. Like, there's not even no point wasting our time now. Yeah, I mean, Ahmad will not play tomorrow. Yeah, and whether people like it or not.
There are options to have, though. Like, imagine our right winger options with Ahmad and Olise. All of a sudden, that looks good. You want to throw Anthony as third choice? All right, cool. Even though you should be going, cool. All of a sudden, you have quality over there in that area and competition for places. And that's how it should be everywhere else. But
yeah, it's true. Big up to Lee Gunner, man. You know what I mean? He's always bantering me saying 3 finals, man. You know what I mean? He deserves his own place to phase now. Imagine he gets his own green. No, but ain't no process. This idea of process, man, I'm done with it, man.
Arteta has a process, though, because man finished 8th, 5th, 5th, 2nd, and then he's going to finish 2nd again. So next season might be the season Arsenal win the league, especially if that leaves.
No, I've got to finish first this season.
Yeah, they're going to finish first. All right, see? So double
I hope so.
Finish first. There you go. Believe in the process, man.
That was a process, because you could see very early on what he wanted to do. He just didn't obviously have the players. What has he got? Like one player from when he started?
Arteta's army, man. I'm with you. He finished 8th, 5th, 2nd, and then it could be 1st or 2nd again. That's 5. Hey, man, that's phase 5. Hey, it's going to be the one.
Phase 5, man.
We can't get rid of the players that have kept us down in the doldrums. So listen, we've seen enough evidence, or I've seen enough evidence over 2 seasons to lets me know that Ten Hag isn't the man. But you know, in season 2, when he's telling the club these players need to go and they don't go, when he's forced to play them, and I get no one forces him to play him, and injuries aside, you know, maybe he has forced his hand a little bit, but you can't fully trust the process unless you're willing to do everything that the manager is asking you to do. Jose's come out again saying his players still at the club that he wanted rid of. How is a manager meant to get this team doing anything if he's being held back by the people in charge? Like, if a manager says, I want them 2 gone, the club has to go out their way to go and get rid of them. Like, otherwise, nothing's ever going to work. And the main reason why it doesn't is because these assets are listed on a debt that's still going to be lingering at the club. So until that debt goes, until a manager is properly trusted to try and rebuild this team, we'll always be where we are, because you know, money over everything. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Double A, is that the new kit leak? Real Mr. Kitman. Nah, that's not the new kit, man. There's a couple of kits that are looking around.
I do not do fake shirts, my friend. Come on.
Is that New Zealand shirt? What's that?
Mexico,
New Zealand?
bro. It's Mexico from the World Cup.
Mexico.
Man. Come on.
Okay.
Mr.
Mexico,
Kitman. I don't do fakes. I got 150 up there, all real. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, man.
I was gonna ask that. Sorry, as I come back. What is that kick to Belay?
Mexico away.
That's fire. That. Fire.
Oh, the leak. That away shirt. Oh, I think that's fake. You know. I seen Traps putting it on. Is the one with the red, white, and black rhino across it? I think that's fake. To be honest, mate. But it looks nice.
What? Let's just quickly put our team up for tomorrow that we would play. Even not that we really care about the game of tomorrow yet, but what team would we want to play tomorrow? That's available that we would like to play. So we got Onana in goal.
Michael Parker, Pallister, Owen Brief, Sharpenings. Old school.
So you got Evans. Is Evans even on here? They might have even got Johnny Evans on here.
He's not even on that. There he is, isn't he? No.
Is it on there?
Not even got Johnny Evans.
Wow, they haven't got Johnny Evans, you know.
Hella disrespectful, man. They ain't got Johnny Evans on there.
Shit, man. They ain't got Johnny Evans on there, man. Hella disrespectful, you know.
That's crazy.
So Onana in goal. Right back, I'm guessing it's going to be Wan-Bissaka on that side. Casemiro. Johnny Evans. Dalot. In midfield, what would you like to see in midfield?
What would I like to see?
Yeah, what's this one going to like to
see? Is this what he's going to go with?
No, this is what we're going to go with. We're going to go with this one.
Mano.
I think it's going to be Mano and Ericsson, you know.
What I would go with is I'd go with Mano, Amrabat, Ericsson. That'd be my midfield frame.
Yeah,
that's what I would. That's what I would go with personally.
I'm not gonna lie, I would go with that as well.
Oh. That's what I'm saying.
It'll never be that.
Oh yeah. But that's why I asked. But he said, if we're the managers, if we playing Football Manager, what would we go?
I don't like Ericsson. I'd still have Bruno in. I don't like Ericsson.
First.
What is it with Ericsson? Because you know what, what's mad about that game against Burnley? Yeah? I watched it back here, and he weren't actually that too bad, you know, in the game. You know, it's just that a lot of people, you know, kind of looked at it and thought he was a weak link in that. But is he a weak link anymore?
Away at Sellers Park, he's a massive weak link, mate. We can't.
And that's just. But you know what's crazy? You can put Bruno's name in there, and he sounds the same. But I get your overall point. I get your overall point. The thing is with Ericsson, you know what it is, Saeed, is an easy target.
Yeah.
Not the most athletic, not the most mobile, over 30 years old. Oh yeah, legs have come.
They'll target him like mad. Yeah, crazy.
I'm target the whole team, but I get your point.
Yeah.
I get your point. I
want to see him on the pit. I'm never like, I don't think he's ever going to do out. But Mount was training this week, wasn't he? So is he not?
Oh yeah, you know what? Attention? That's a shout, you know. Mount or Ericsson?
Mount.
It's an awful shout.
See what Mount's about, innit? See what Mount's about.
Play Bruno. If it's between Mount and Bruno, put Bruno in.
All right, let's leave Ericsson in. Hey. Crazy, man. Bruno agenda.
Ain't no agenda. I just don't rate him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no agenda.
Not me. I'm like, yo, listen.
Not to you. I know people talking about our agenda. It's like, no, I don't rate him. We're talking about us potentially being in the conference league. Surely someone should be, you know, held responsible. But hey, we move.
I'm guessing this would be everyone's front three. I think, is Rashford still injured, by the way?
Apparently, he's not trained, has he, this week?
No. Hasn't changed this week.
I ain't mad at that, by the way.
Rasmus Højlund. What's everyone thinking about that lineup?
Højlund, Anthony, and Garnacho have you put there?
Yeah, Garnacho.
I'm playing Ahmad. I would play Ahmad.
Ahmad all day, but the idiot don't want to play him. No matter how many times he's said he's done well in training, he needs minutes. It's unfair. Play the kid then. If you're saying it's unfair, give him some fucking minutes, because the people you're putting ahead of him are dog shit and not doing the job. So, you know, you're talking about players deserving chances and doing well in training. He clearly must be doing well in training. I don't believe he's a bad trainer. So and I've said it a long time. He's a young player that wasn't brought to the club or has been given a chance by Erik ten Hag, so therefore he doesn't rate him. Same with Palistri. He has a history of doing it at this club. Play the kid. How bad? How will he be any worse than what Garnacho's playing at the minute? Is he going to be any worse than what Anthony's done for 2 seasons? Going to be any worse than Golden Boy, Manchester born and bred superstar Marcus Rashford's output this season? Absolutely not. So Ten Hag, just stop with all the ego and just fucking play Ahmad, because he deserves a chance more than anyone in the team for me. So
what are you, man, thinking of? Obviously the Hoyland situation. Yeah, like it's a difficult one, man. But like, do you keep playing him? A lot of people have been saying, why don't Weekly play, man? Put Weekly on the pitch.
Hey, I'm for playing the youngsters. If we're gonna do that, why not? Why not? At this point, there's no youngster that I'm gonna be like, all right, you shouldn't get an opportunity. Right? I'm tired. I'm tired.
He's gonna get roughed up tomorrow by Anderson, his fellow compatriot. He's gonna get roughed up. He's gonna get roughed up, man. I genuinely, I feel like, it's with me. I feel for him, but sometimes I'm like demanding more. I'm like, yo, come on, man. You're a big lad, you're not like some that's gonna get
use the actual physical, like when you're 6 foot plus and you're strong and quick, utilize that.
Yeah, utilize that, bro.
Yeah, utilize it.
Oh, I'd just take to see him make 3 really good runs into the box, to be honest with you, and try and find some space. I'll take that before start bullying people. Just make some decent runs, bro. Running behind, running to the right areas of the pitch. Don't run away from goal. Don't run to the near post every time. Mix it up and look a bit dangerous as an attacker. But I said, mate, the Sheffield United game, Wheatley looked good when he come on.
He did. His movement was good.
Sample size, very mobile, put himself about the pitch. He was giving it a little bit. People slagged him off a little bit for that, fouling that player and all that. But young 18-year-old coming into Manchester United, you have to put a bit yourself about there and let the defenders know you're about, and you're not going to take the piss out of you. That's what you should do. He won't start, obviously, but
Martial back, man, ready for the redemption.
Oh, if I hear people going on this whole
Martial FC with back.
People going on like it's Jordan. People going like it's Jordan, and it's like the last dance, bro. If he tries to dance, he's out for another 4 weeks. So let's not even try that. You know what I mean,
bro, man? He's gonna be here for the last hurrah, man. Martial, listen.
Yo, people saying, just give me an FA Cup final goal. He is not reaching the FA Cup final. If he's come back now, he's not reaching the FA Cup final.
Well, it's 3 weeks left of the FA Cup, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Bro, he'll be injured. He'll be injured by the end of next week. Come on.
You know what's magic? You won't put it against him. But his team that he loves playing is Man City, though. So it wouldn't surprise me.
Here we go. Start this opium, man. Love this side.
Man City on a different level, now. I'll be real with you. The Man City we played last season and the Man City we play this season, I think this season Man City will be more tougher than last season's Man City.
Yeah, because we're worse. That's why.
Yeah, they're so slapping up.
Because we're worse. That's why we go.
Bro, it's mad.
That's gonna be like, what we doing here, man? Let's call a spade, man. We're slim to none in our chances in the FA Cup final, and we're siding more towards none than we are slim. Let's call it
in the space of a year. How have we gone to
because
this?
Because we regressed, man. Because this manager and everything else, man, is a wrap, man. The show is over, man. Draw the curtains. Everybody leave. There's nothing to see.
Curtains on the wall, man.
Yellow, the curtain is on the. You need that in a clip. You know what I'm saying? When you said that. The curtain is on the wall. It's a wrap, man. The show's done. It's over.
Listen, the only win I want to take away from the FA Cup final is if we don't concede in the first 15 seconds.
Yeah.
As long as we don't do that, I come away. I say come away. I ain't going, but I'll be happy at least. You know what I mean,
bro? Man, they took the piss out of me, man. I swear down, man. Like,
I got an angry phone call from Saeed the other day.
Yo, man, I swear down. If I knew I was getting the 5th tier again or the 3rd tier again, I would not even come, man. Like, broski, man. I paid the amount of money that was meant to be sitting in the 1st tier, and now they're giving me. That's a joke, man.
Give me free
must be at home, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? But we got this game, then we got Arsenal, and then we got Newcastle, then Brighton at the end of the game last season. Like, just get us through it, man. I genuinely get us through it. FA Cup. May the 25th, in 20 days' time, 3 weeks, that's when United will be judged, or what Ten Hag, so to say, will be judged. Until then, whatever happens, happens. Simple as that. And I pray to God, Bayern Munich, take him out of our hands. Erik ten Hag, please.
You must.
You must.
Go. You must go.
Quick predictions before we wrap up. Quick predictions. I'm going to go Crystal Palace to win 3-1.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, I ain't got no hope, man. We ain't got no hope, brothers. Ain't got no hope, man. 3-1 Palace. Everyone get your predictions in. And make sure you like the video, man. It's still 1.2K in there, man. Come on, like the video, people, man.
Run up the likes.
I mean, I just can't see us not. I can't see us not losing. They're in good form at the minute, and I expect them to cause us some damage. You know, they're bare bones as it is. Nothing inspired. Like we said at the start of the show, the only inspiring thing we have is Manu, mate, and even he looks a bit tired at the minute. He's not exactly in the form he has been earlier on since he's
just been dragged down to rubbish. That's what it is.
Yeah, bro. I think it's a 2-0, 2-1. 2-1 is me being polite and being hopeful as well, by the way. The fact we might even score one goal. 2-0, 2-1. And like I said, best thing is I don't actually have to watch it as well, which is always good. So
yeah, you lucky you. Yeah, positivity, people. I'm gonna say 1-1. There we go. There's your air positivity, people. 1-1 draw, hard fought victory for the Reds. There we go. No, hard fought draw, should I say, for the Reds. There we go. Should
have gone for a Desmond, like most of the chat. I mean.
Yeah. I could see a 2-2. I was thinking to, but then I was just scoring 2 goals. So that's why I say 1-1. Yeah. That's what it was. But hey, if Bruno's out there, maybe you know what? Bruno will be out there. If Bruno plays 2-2, people. If Bruno don't play 1-1. There we go.
Yep. Facts. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Big up to everyone who's locked in. Guys, make sure you like the video on your way out.
Run up the likes, man.
Run up the likes, man. The likes are so important for the channel. Helps with the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like I said, we're closing in on 91K. We're literally 75, 80 away from 91K. So hopefully we'll do that by tomorrow. And yeah, man, big up to the chat. It was a nice little chat, you know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? Just giving our thoughts on United so far, man. So yeah, man, leave a like on the video. Double A, big up to you, man, as always, man.
Yeah, big up Saeed every time having me on, always a good way to send. It's like I like this chill vibe, it's not been nothing too crazy. Not one AO as well, which is pretty good.
That's how you know what? That's how you know we depressed. Because Double A didn't even get none of his dad jokes off. That's how you know it's depressing. Hey, United,
for real.
What have you done to the pod, man?
Yeah, man.
We got no joke. We got no crazy jokes from Double A. You lot killing our people,
bro.
They killing us,
bro. Because in the back of my head, all I'm thinking of is I want to go and watch some more Kendrick reactions, bro. Because it's just
I might do one tomorrow. Still, I might do one.
Yeah, bro, that'd be sick. But big up to Flawless, my a hype man every single time. Make sure you're going Sarcasm City and go and show you supporting him. Saeed, as always, the best chat on YouTube. Just a bit of an announcement, well, not an announcement, but obviously FCAA is my channel. There's a video coming up this week looking at some of the leaked kits for next season. So I've had a little say on all of them. As sad as it is, I've still not even got 500 subscribers, guys. So I don't know how many are in here right now. But if you could go over to FCAA right now, and then go and subscribe, I'd appreciate. I think I'm on like 258, which is pretty shit. So
come on,
yeah, man, go and support the boy. Go and do it, and go and watch some of the videos because they are pretty sick. I have to say. So yeah, man. But big up everyone and have a good week, I guess is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Big up.
I'm gonna put the link to my channel in the chat now. So
no. Let me pin it as well, man. Big up to everyone.
Subscribe to Double A's channel, man.
Come on, people.
Slacking. We get into 500 subs, man, so we can get our monetization. Let's go.
Yeah, 100%, man. Floss, you're gonna be live after this as well. You know what I mean? Make sure you follow. We're gonna redirect to his channel as well. Yeah, man. What you got coming up?
Going live. First and foremost, big up for having me on your platform, Saeed. Much appreciated as always. Always great chopping up with you and Double A as well. That's why, as bad as Manchester United are, I actually genuinely enjoy the show. Always vibes. But they're killing the vibes. They're even killing our jokes. Not even one AO. I don't think that's ever happened before. But yeah, going live after this Premier League podcast, the Yardman edition. So I'll be there with my boys Lex and Kaneki, just going through all the Premier League games. And if you've seen the show before, hilarious. You will be in tears at the show at some point because them two are hilarious. So make sure you're there. It's prop. Anyone who's like Caribbean barbershops, you know what they're like. That's the vibe the show is. So make sure you come over and check that out as well, and just continue, man, to support the channel. Much appreciated. Saeed mentioned it. Well, Double A mentioned it in regards to Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. We've done 3 podcasts on that now. Rants has been on, Tox has been on, amongst others. My guy Sheik was on today. The list goes on. We've done like literally 3 responses. And now I know I don't get copyrighted. I'm going to do a actual real live reaction to it as well. And just quickly, Sarcasm City TV playback. Get over there for NBA playoffs, people. I'm doing NBA playoff games, so get over there. And if I know you from the chat, I'm giving out VIP passes for certain games so you can watch along with us on the screen. So we're all synced up on the same live stream. But yeah, love. Please subscribe to the channel, man. Sarcasm City TV. Big up for having me, Saeed.
Always, man. Tomorrow, midday live, people. We're gonna cook George. We're gonna cook. You know what I mean? George is gonna get cooked. Tottenham fan. And yeah, man. Then it's a watch along tomorrow around about 7 o'clock. We'll be live for the watch along. And then you know what's gonna happen, people, man. You know what's gonna happen. We're out.
This is madness. This is a sickness. This is. This is what this is. That's what Eric Ten Hag fans are. They're vaccinated with the wrong vaccine. And now the neurons in the brain are fried.